Tonight, the flu epidemic hitting our local schools hard. Several local districts say they are seeing an uptick, I should say, in flu cases, with a number of kids calling out sick. And our recent cold snap could have something to do with that. Last week, as highs hovered near freezing for several days, families spent a lot more time inside. That gave germs the chance to spread from person to person quickly. NBC Charlotte's Tanya Mendes live at 6. The flu, just one of the viruses going around. Tanya.
And it's certainly not the only virus that a lot of the schools are seeing. We're at a school in Fort Mill. Many schools across the area saying they're seeing mass amounts of students that are calling out sick. And the doctors say this is the peak. The coughing, sneezing, hacking, and wheezing season is in full swing in the Carolinas.
In the Carolinas, usually we peak around February.
And infectious disease specialist Arash Porcina says for kids, the peak is happening now.
There are many different viruses in the community.
And flu is just one of them.
We do have plenty of enteroviruses. We have RSV going around. We've got hand, foot, and mouth disease going around.
Just ask parent Jennifer Simon.
And all you can do is just try to do the best for your kid that you can.
When her son isn't bouncing around the park, he's playing at the germ factory. Daycare.
We usually actually wash his hands before we leave daycare.
Parents complaining on social media about sicknesses spreading through their schools, so we checked with some of the biggest districts in our area. CMS and Union couldn't tell us how many kids called out, but Fort Mill did. Out of the 16,000 students in the district, nearly 1,400 weren't there on Monday. Porcina says the biggest culprit right now, RSV, a virus that causes fever, coughs, and can look a lot like the flu. So if a child has symptoms, they don't wait for a test.
I always advocate for go ahead and treat, okay, regardless of whether you have done the test or not.
And we actually just heard back from Rock Hill Schools, another district that's now closely monitoring all of the sick calls. They say that they have one school that had 8 classrooms where 20% of the kids were out sick yesterday, and they had another school where 6 classrooms had that same ratio. They said at some point soon they may have to report these numbers to the state health department. Reporting live, I'm Tanya Mendes, NBC Charlotte.
It is bad, Tanya. Thank you.